Right, remember that piece I cut off the bottom? And I said I'd save it for if I needed it. Well, it's going to go down there perfectly. I've measured it, it's 2 meters, which was the width of that wall. So that bit I trimmed off is perfect to go down there, okay? So if you remember, I've done these pieces now. I've gone to the bottom, all right, that's finished. And I've left this piece over the door frame, about 30 mil either side. So I'm going to do the same with this. Now, make sure you're finding your machine edge. That's the edge that's cut in the factory and not your cut edge, okay? Sometimes you might need to offer it up just to check. Right, that's my machine edge, that's the wrong edge, okay? So, because I went round the corner on this wall, what I can do now, I don't need to go around the corner again. I've gone round the corner in case there's any slight gaps, in case the wall is uneven. So what I'm going to do now, because I've gone round the corner, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this right into the corner. So I've got no trimming to do on this piece, on this side. So this bit is going right in. Actually, yeah, I'm doing that down a little bit. Right into this corner here. So if you just want to look at that and see how actually straight that paper is. Okay, so working all the way down. I have got a lot of excess here, but that's going to be cut off, so make sure you fold it in. Don't try and pencil it until you've tucked it in properly, because if it's still bowing and you pencil it, when you cut it, it's going to be short. Okay, so all the way down. And before I go down any further, I'm just going to do this point here. So up to the corner, tuck that bit in. That bit I'll trim off at the top. I've only got a little bit there, and I'll trim that bit. So all the way down here. So just working down. Hold the last piece. Working down there. Like that. Now I've only just made it, but it's better than wasting it. I'll have a very slight gap at the bottom, but sometimes, it's like I say, when you're papering over it, don't worry too much about little bits like that. If I was quite concerned, I could just put a piece in there anyway. So that's tucked in. So the pencil now, I'm going to have to make sure it's right into the corner here, so it's a little bit awkward. I'm going to pencil right into there like that. Pencil the top, pencil that bit that goes on the ceiling, there's not much of it. I knew it was going to be tight. Right, so that's going to be really awkward now for me to cut it. So I'm going to take it away, as you can see there, and I'm just going to take it off the wall, and I can either hang over my steps like that, yeah, and cut on the crease, or I can put a piece of paper on the floor and cut it so I can see the pencil line. But this seems to be the easiest option I can think of at the moment. And when you are papering, there's so many obstacles you go around, you've just got to think of what's the easiest way I can do that. I wouldn't usually do this, but it seemed appropriate for that corner. I wouldn't do it if the piece was any bigger, but because it's quite a small piece, it seems the easiest way. So just concentrating on that crease. to the bottom. Now obviously I've got this piece. Make sure you do fold that up before you go any further. Make sure it's out of the way. Now if you remember, I know I need this piece at the top. So it's just like a jigsaw. Put that piece off, haven't I? Yeah, oh, I didn't trim that little piece off the top. Make sure I do that first. If you do find that when you're doing this, you've lost a bit of paste, just repaste it. So that there just slots into there perfectly. All the way to the bottom. Now sponge, because I'm not quite pasty doing that bit. Make sure that everything's white. I think I'm going to do that with this brush. I'm not even going to bother with a smoothing brush in that small area. I'm going to do that bit there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get this piece here. I'm just wondering if it's a machine edge or a cut edge. No, I'm not. Let's stop the video.